All right, guys, we're back with top 8 Edison format, Epic Cards and Games. We got Sal on the left playing Welledad and Nathaniel on the right playing Instant Fusion Zombies. So we saw Nathaniel win round 3. I think both these guys won X1. Nathaniel actually beat me the round before this and it cost me not to make top 8. It was a crazy match, so let's hope Sal can avenge me. So Sal starts off by summoning Armageddon Knight. Actually, the reason I lost to Nathaniel was because I didn't know what Revive King does. I don't have much experience playing against zombies, and I didn't know that it didn't flip a Raikou when it attacks into it, so he attacked my Raikou with Revive King, and I had Necro Gardener in the grave. I thought the Raikou would still flip, and then if it had flipped, then I would have Necroed the Revive King, and then flipped the Raikou during my turn. I would have been in a much better spot, but, you know, these things happen. Anyway, Sal teleports. So what does he go for here? Brio, Goyo, Revive King? No, you can't make Revive King. I keep forgetting. You need Plague and a non-tuner zombie. I just think they're playing zombie so they can make Revive King whenever. Okay, so he bottomlesses the Brio. Looks like Sal didn't call priority. Oh, he's got Dark Arm in his hand. I see it. Yeah, no, you definitely dropped Dark Arm here. Hope it's a turtle and not a goblin zombie. Oh, it's Sangan, same thing. Let's see, what is Nathaniel going to go get? So he grabs Plague. Okay, attack for 28. I think Sal messed up the way he did the life points because he took 28 off from Nathaniel, but on the screen it looks like he took it off from himself, but I'll try and remember. Oh, brain control. I've lost so many games. Like, brain control is the one card I never play around, and I always lose to it. I'm like, I'm good. My opponent, there's no way he can deal with this field. And then he'll just go, oh, brain control. And this kind of what just happened to Sal. Sal's probably thinking, I mean, he's going to have to use a few cards to deal with my Dark Arm. And he just goes, one card, brain control, outs the Dark Arm. And hits you for, at least with Dark Hole, if he, like, let's say if Dark Hole was legal, he Dark Holes your Dark Arm, at least you can get hit in the face for 28 for free. You know? So so they both set a monster. So is this a miss? I think Sal had Stratos in hand. Okay, summon Zombie Master, flip Plague. So now the Revive King comes out. So he attacks over the tomato. So this is something that I found interesting. So Sal has Stratos in his hand, and he chose not to summon Stratos the turn before. This is actually the second time I watched this duel because I messed up when I was recording it. And Sal didn't have targets. Because normally, I get why he didn't summon the Stratos. Because he didn't have targets. I think if he had targets, he probably would have summoned the Stratos instead of setting the tomato. Anyway, he takes 600, brings back the Krebons. So Nathaniel's got 2 back rows. Who knows what they are. And then he goes for Goyo. So that tells me Nathaniel does not have a bottomless. Or like a Solemn Judgment, because he probably would Solemn this. And he takes the Revive King, and then Sal sets Call. And then now Nathaniel dusts the Call. Let's see, what can Nathaniel do? Now he flips his own Call, gets Plague in defense mode, but that thing's got to be an attack. Doesn't matter, because here comes everyone's favorite card, Caius, and just wipes his field. So he's got a Call and a face down. So, like I said, this is the second time I watch this duel. Normally, when I commentate over the duels, is the first time I've seen them. So you guys get like a live reaction. So what's going to happen here is pretty crazy. All right, so he foolishes. I actually only watched the first game, so I don't know what happens after that. So he foolishes. I think Mally. So his last card in hand is Mally. So he has a level 8 Synchro play. And that's it. So he goes Plague, Banish Mally, gets Mally. So here, we don't know what that face down is. I would have gone for Thought Ruler, but Sal decides to go for Darken. I would have just been scared of Deep Prison, so I would have gone for Thought Ruler. Plus, gaining the life points helps. So here, I'm pretty sure this is illegal. Nathaniel dusts his own call, which I don't think you can. Most of the dust tornadoes I read said destroy one spell or trap card your opponent controls. So I think Sal would have probably won this game. We'll never know. It's funny because Sal's gotten screwed like this like 3 times on camera. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. We'll never know, but I think Sal would have been fair because he had a Dust and a Gores staring down a Dark End Dragon. Man, Sal, you gotta stop letting these things happen, man. Okay, so game 2. So this duel, I have no idea what's gonna happen. And Sal summons Stratos, searches Mally, and passes. They need some Wing Blast. Hopefully they play Wing Blast in this deck. Nathaniel sets a monster, sets a back row. Ooh, Mind Control. And it's what is it? Okay, it's Reaper. Flip summon Reaper. Normal Plague. So he's going to attack with everything first. Probably reading a Bottomless. I like this. I like this move. Synchro for 5. Android. Yeah, it's like obviously Bottomless. Does this deck play any spells and traps, man? Let's see. Nathaniel's gonna Book of Life. That hurts. You get rid of his Plague, and you get back a Reaper that now Sal has to deal with. Sets another back row. So how many cards are in Nathaniel's hand? 2 or 3? It looks like 3. Ooh, Sal's got his own Book of Life, but he's got no zombies. Neither player has any monsters in the graveyard. At least not yet. So what do you go for here? The Piercer? Does he play the Uruquizas? Oh, he goes for Brio. Looks like he calls priority. No, that Reaper does not get destroyed. It goes back to the hand, and then it's no longer face up to resolve. No. Sal, come on, man. This is the second time in one duel. So he's at 35 to 8,000. See, oh no, Mind Control. Okay, Mind Control. Activate Book of Life. See, he couldn't have Book of Life to you here. He would have had to pitch the Reaper. I think it would have been the same thing because he pitches the Reaper. It's the only difference was he would have had to pitch the Reaper, bounce his back row. So it would have been the same thing. But maybe Nathaniel doesn't see that play. It's possible. Maybe he wouldn't have seen it. But I don't think it's going to matter too much. So Sal hits for 700. Test it to face down. Man, I think Nathaniel's like main deck and triple Dust Tornado, man. He's like, we're not playing with back rows. Now, I'm not going to criticize Nathaniel too much for not knowing these things, because he just started playing at our local recently, and when I met him, he said that he had not played in real life Yu-Gi-Oh! In like more than a decade. So, it happens, guys. I think, sometimes when people play in real life, it's a little more casual than in Dueling Book. So here, it's funny. You kind of see Sal was expecting Caius, so he was ready to banish his second. When he tributed the Reaper, he's like, oh, Caius. Oh, wait, never mind. That actually might be worse than getting Caius. Yeah, you get your search, but you can't special summon. So how are you going to deal with... Vanity's Fiend? If only you main deck like Plague. Oh, no, Sal's doing that shuffle again. You guys who've been watching the channel know Sal is the guy with the cringe shuffle. That's what he's known for. Yeah, see, he can't really deal with that Vanity's Fiend. And then Sal negates. Maybe Sal can draw his own Caius if he plays it. Yeah, this card looks like it destroys this deck. Because his deck is so, like, they have to special. It's not like oppression. They can, like, out oppression with MST and heavy, but this deck, I mean, does it play Caius? He's gonna keep negating until he runs out of life, right? Now he drew tomato. Oh, brain control. Is this game? No, what's he at? Okay, so he prisons. But he's at 400. So he chose not to prison the Vanity's Fiend, which makes sense. Now he's gonna give it back. Compulse. Oh wow. Compulse. Zombie Master pitch. Could Sal have waited? Maybe Sal should have waited to use that compulse. I don't think it matters because he can't, how is Nathaniel going to bring that Vanity's Fiend back out? Oh, this is an answer right here. But I'm guessing Sal's like stalling with the Reaper. I mean, he's at 400. Maybe you're better off just holding the compulse. Oh, he had a bottomless too. Okay, that's why he did it. That makes sense. So Nathaniel scoops. That was a crazy game. Let's get ready for game 3. Nathaniel's gonna go first this time. All right. Let's hope nothing crazy happens like the first 2 games where 2 illegal plays happen. So Nathaniel summons the big Reaper normals, so he makes a level 8. What level 8 do you go for? Stardust? Set 1? Stardust 1 back row? And Sal just passed? His hand must be bad. Or maybe he's like trying to get him to go into Gores. Okay, Turtle. Oh no, Sal blocked out the life points. All right, I'll keep track of them. So Nathaniel took 1,000 from the instant fusion. And Sal took 12. My guess is that Nathaniel didn't attack with Stardust. Now Sal sets 3. Is that Dust Shoot? Oh, Compulsive Stardust. Right away in the draw phase, I guess. Maybe he's got like Torrential or something. Mirror Force. See, this is why I'm telling everybody how good Compulse is. Now Nathaniel sets another monster. Let's see. What are his plays? Regeki Break. Oh, so that's why he Compulsive Stardust. He wanted his Regeki Break to be live. And then he Soul Releases. Huh. I think I just criticized people the other day for citing Soul Release. I think it was against Vayu. I don't know if that card is good against zombies. Maybe against zombies it's okay, but I still wouldn't cite it. I just think Crow's just way better, especially against zombies. Crow just wrecks them so bad. Every time I'm playing against zombies and have a DD Crow, I feel safe. Like, I'm good. I don't have to worry about them doing anything. Okay, normal Krebons. And Nathaniel's got 3 back rows. What does he have? Sink for 8. Dark End. So he bottomlesses. Oof, that sucks. Solemn. So I have like I think it's 22 to 7,000 if I'm correct. Oh, he solemns the solemn. This might be game right here. He just has to do 1,000. Isn't this game? Oh no, Sal's got gores. I think he had the gores all along. That's why he didn't attack with the Stardust. Maybe he should have dropped it earlier. So he drops it right away on the 17. So now Sal's at 500. And Nathaniel switches the turtle to defense. Can this gores bring Sal back in the game? It's possible. Nathaniel's low. He solemned. So. And then he's got Book of Life and a face down. Caius would just end the game right here. But it doesn't look like Nathaniel's got Caius. Come on, Sal. Pull it out, man. He's got Stratos. I think Book of Life and another spell. Or Brain Control, you know, that card that always wins games in Edison. Can Sal stop both attacks? And nope, Sal scoops. So congrats to Nathaniel, moving on to top 4. I think it's the first time he's made top 4. Can Nathaniel take zombies to the finals? We'll see. Hope you guys enjoyed the duel. We'll be back next time. Bye, guys.